Hi, my loves. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I keep hearing that people underestimate just how much you know simply because you do not flaunt it, simply because you're not loud about something. You are not trying to control an outcome. You are not trying to give an unsolicited advice. You are not trying to impose on others. It's almost as if you're keeping to yourself here. And because of that, people underestimate just how much you know. You are not loud. And that's mainly because you understand that what you know is not your doing. You understand that it is not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of the living God, by grace, that you have access to some visions, that you have access to wisdom, the wisdom within you. You understand that it is by grace that you can tap into your heart space and see things for what they truly are and not the illusion that everybody else is a victim of. And so people look at you and think that you are a fool. 2020 on the clock right now. What they don't know is that you are not a fool, even though you walk the journey of a fool, the journey of somebody who does not pretend to know it all, the journey of someone who is just, the journey of someone who allows life to unfold as it is meant to. That is the journey that you are walking. Meanwhile, they, on the other hand, are trying so hard to get people to see them as the ones that know it all, as the ones that have answers to everything. You are on a fool's journey. I'm hearing when God tells you to jump, you just say, how high? Because you don't act like you know it all, because you understand that you are guided, that your footsteps are directed by God. When God tells you to jump, you inquire of the Lord and say, how high? You do not pretend to have everything figured out. You do as God says. And that makes you a fool, because most often than not, when God tells you to do something, I'm hearing sirens here. Most often than not, when God tells you to do something, it is usually misunderstood by people. And this is what makes you a fool in their eyes, because they cannot understand God's ways. They cannot understand your ways of doing things, which is God's ways. And with the siren in the background, this is a collective of people, and I channeled this message for a client earlier on. This is a collective of people who you have the kind of energy that is luring. I think sometimes you walking on a fool's journey can have so many people watching you to see what you are about, until it gets to a point where your journey gets so attractive, because whilst you are on a fool's journey, but God is in control, and therefore your journey gets so attractive that it begins to lure people. And as they are drawn to you, this is a collective of people who have monitoring spirits as well. The very same people that were judging you for something that you are doing are the very same people that are glued to whatever it is that they were judging you for. Okay. Now, they are watching you and they are being lured and they are trying to do that which you are doing. But what it will actually do is that it's going to pull them into the deep. Mermaids could be significant for you here. Literally, I just heard a gunshot. You are luring people into the deep. You are luring people to their awakening. They now get to watch the fool walk their path until the very same path attracts them. And the thing about you is that you are luring them to this deep where they will meet God. They will have to walk the same journey that they once spoke ill of. They watched you so hard do what you do best, being a fool that they thought you are. Being a fool that they underestimated. And now, sooner or later, they will be on that same journey that they used to judge. The sirens are calling them into the deep. Whatever it is that you are doing, I'm hearing your ancestors say, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Continue doing what you are doing. Continue doing what you are doing because it is working. 0909 on the clock, on the timer right now. Yeah. You are the initiator. You hold the blueprint. You are the teacher. And you wouldn't have been a teacher had you not been a student. You were a student of life, and now you hold the masters. And you're luring people to God, into the deep. Not with the Jezebel spirit, but with your pure heart. Take this how it resonates.